Okay. Um, quickly need to write out my Terras. I don't remember what they are. Oh, hey Bryu, hello. Um, hello. John is here, says boo. John, do you want Craig to win? Where's the game? The game is here. I mean, well, I mean, it'll be here soon in a second. Can a man not take care of his logistical needs anymore? Okay. Um, good whenever. I guess I should. No, says. No, says Zara. Zara says, pulled Kita-san on the last day. Congratulations. That wasn't a Spark Kita-san, right? That was just normal Kita-san. Okay. 2, 3, 7, 6. Okay. The SSR, nice. I so we're playing Craig. I guess I should specify we're playing Craig. Oh, I also okay. I need it. Okay, I forgot. I almost didn't record the VOD. Okay, so now we're recording for the VOD too. We're playing Craig. This is week 2 of playoffs for the HDA. This is the top 8 match. We're now in the elimination bracket. I did place in the top 4 of the regular season, so I had the bye. This is my first playoff match. Craig beat Michael in week 1, 2-1 to get here. And we are playing this week. We played in the regular season in week 6, in which I won 3-0. And I've decided Craig's team is actually so I've not changed my team at all throughout the season. Craig has changed his team a little bit. The only thing that changed is he had Sylveon when we played in week 6. Sylveon is now Como, which I think is much harder to deal with. That said, I think I've teched out for I don't maybe I got too scared of Como in the builder, but I've got techs for Como. But that's the only change on Craig's team. So I'm actually running the same 6 as I did originally. And the sets have changed a little bit. But some of them are actually I think every single one of them is different except Azu, which is slightly different. Well, it's basically the same. I think Azu's Terra type changed. That might have been it. Anyways, we're chilling. We're waiting for Craig. I usually do my little like pre-game show and talk about prep and stuff, but I got the team in game and then went to go get dinner, and that was at like 7 p.m. like an hour ago. So didn't have time to get dinner and then come back here in time to do a normal pre-game show. But I'll talk about the team a little bit afterwards. We'll do a post-game show. Cool. Craig is getting his Terras ready. It's week 2. Okay. So we're gonna wait for Craig to get his Terras ready. Anyways, what's going on, y'all? I guess in the meantime, we're just chilling, we're relaxing. Oh, I guess I should, for context. Well, I guess there's not much context. Everybody, I think everybody watching except for one person, which is Kronos there, Bryu. Hello. Everybody knows this, which is so winning. This is top 8. Winning this advances to top 4, and semis and finals will all be played at the end of season party, which is next weekend. And I think it would be so fun to play in person with everybody. Like that just seems hype. And I really want it. So we're gonna do our best to win out this game so that I get the opportunity to do that. Even if I don't, I mean, well, it was a good season. Started off with 1 loss. I got completely bodied by Zach, and then won 7 straight. And so, you know, I consider that a success. So, yeah, it'd be a great experience for a stage match. It's a little different. I mean, end of season party is only going to be like, I don't know, 20 something people, and it's all friends and stuff. I guess maybe it'll be kind of like playing on stream, like maybe 10% like playing on stream. Craig, actually, who we're playing, has played on stream before. If we win, we get to play Justin, who has played on stream before too. Oh, Craig is searching, Craig is searching. All right. Yeah, Craig's a good player. He's coming off of a pretty hot finish at NAIC. He started off 6-0, and I think ended the whole event 8-4. So, you know, got a player to look out for. So I gotta focus up. So, versus Craig, I don't think I had any ways of really like cheesing stuff. So, oh, he didn't bring Ensign. Oh my god, and he brought a Requinid? Okay. I have his Terras open. So his Araquanid is water, his Amoonguss is dragon, Gengar is stellar, Screamtail is dark. Oh, I totally forgot he could do that. Tomoe is fairy, and Goth is also dark. Okay, so I expected Corv, but I didn't tech out. Well, I teched out for Corv a little bit. Okay, Screamtail Dark is kind of worrisome. I'm like not particularly happy about that. Does Azu kind? Well, if I bring Azu, I kind of want to Terra Poison it. Terra Fairy on the Komodo. So what I wanted to do initially was actually just lead these dudes. In game 1. No Corv makes Lando like much easier to bring. Actually, Lando really kind of goes hard in this matchup now, doesn't it? And then Gengar. So I've Amulet on this dude is actually kind of worthless though. I don't think Azu is right. We'll start like this. Okay. Stress. Yeah, so I was saying I don't think I can really cheese Craig that much. I love his nicknames. But I think what I can do is I don't really have a way of hitting this Como. Well, I have Psychic. Booster. Speed. I really want to taunt something, but I can also just terrain right now and then get my boulder pretty fast. Yeah, so I think basically what I'm trying to say is I think I just have to skill diff, and I can't rely on like breaking something out. That's really funny. I want to taunt the Screamtail so bad, but if he goes Terra Dark, I think that's kind of a disaster. So I'm going to establish speed control immediately, and then kind of force him to Terra or Protect or do something with the Como. Okay, sure. I think this is Goth. Yeah. And there's Terra Dark. I almost had SD on the boulder, but I got too scared. That said, Azu in the back is going to go pretty hard now. But we've got speed control now. That's a good switch. Perish. Okay, so we are playing Perish games. So we do actually have a big T-Bolt from Thundy. Well, it's only big if I click Terra, isn't it? Is it worth to click Terra Electric? Electric Terrain up. Oh, it doesn't actually do that much. Even if I Terra Electric? Holy shit. It's only 2k? Really? Okay. I think I'm gonna have to accept losing 2. With Como in the back, I think this, now that he's burnt Terra, Play Rough is gonna get his Como. So I'm kind of tempted to clear this dude. And surely his Goth just clicks Fake Out into the boulder. But... oh, okay, we're getting big damage on whatever this is. I hope it's not the Como. Like, it's not the Como. Okay. Trick Room is up. The Amoonguss can't spore... I mean, I guess it can spore. The dude. My, is this okay? Man, if I doubled the Goth, that would have been kind of sick. If I Terra Electric, I can't get spored. I kind of want to find out where his Mental Herb is, though. I'm guessing it's on the Goth. Do I need Terra anywhere else? I don't think so. Well, Terra Fly would be nice on Orlando. Como, Amoonguss, Screamtail. It's fine if it goes to sleep, I think. Okay. Life Orb? Yes, Life Orb. Alpha. That's fine. Okay, he has Life Orb on the Amoonguss. I'm losing Thundy here, but we're getting damage onto the Goth. That did more than I thought. He's not Citrus. Probably the Mental Herb is there. I can't... well, it has to... it can't be this. Well, it can be this if I don't mind taunting the Amoonguss on the last turn, but that's, like, maybe kind of crazy. If I bring in this, though, it's... he just Sludge Bombs. I don't want to burn Terra Fire on this guy, though, right? Okay. He is not... the Goth is switching out here, isn't it? So it could be either Screamtail or Como coming in. Maybe I should have... I can make sure he doesn't get Spore off here. I'm pretty sure this is the Terra target regardless. 3 turns of Trick Room left. Let's get something big. Amoonguss is out. That's Como in. Man, what if I... I'm like kind of in my own head right now. Oh, he left his Goth alone. At least he can't... Well... I'll play... That's big damage. Ugh. I can't trap anymore. We're losing Fundy. The Moongus comes in. Probably click Sludge Bomb. Until... Dude, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure if we just take one more KO, we're fine. Can't protect the Como. That's a Moongus for sure, every time. Do I live a Life Orb Sludge Bomb with my Overpawn? I'm going to assume that he is modest. We'll just say worst case net attack. Sludge Bomb. We actually have a 50% chance of living, and that's if he's modest. So I kind of don't mind. Because if you click Spore, though, that's like kind of terrible. I'm gonna risk the live. You can just Sludge Bomb the Lambda though, can't you? Well, I don't, it's hard to say. There's Sludge Bomb. We do die. So it's a 50-50 rule. Okay, good to know we are actually slower than the Como. But here's big damage. You know, if his Screamtail doesn't have any attacking moves, we actually win here. Hopefully he's not Gleam or something, because he's taunted on the Como and we're slower. So this is our out, it's just he doesn't have attacking moves on the Screamtail. Yeah, definitely Fundy is the bring over Riolu. I don't think Riolu can do anything. He's Life Orb on the thing, which means that Azu... Well, Azu's actually not terrible into the Amoongus, because we're AV. We live one Sludge Bomb. Parablast goes off. KO. We're banded. No attacking moves, we win. Ah, that's it. Okay. Cool. Perish Song... Surely there's Encore or Disable or something on the Screamtail. Okay. So he's Ice Beam on there too. I don't know where that Sludge Bomb was going, but if that Sludge Bomb was going into Lando, then I think we were screwed anyways. So I think Follow Me on the Overpawn was fine on that turn. Can't really let Trick Room go up. I do like having speed control. Como faster than Lando out of Trick Room. Yeah, I kind of liked Lando, though. I just like put up big damage immediately. Can even coach it. But I said Riolu wasn't gonna come, right? Well, so we can Riolu coach this guy. Screamtail's annoying, dude. Screamtail's annoying, dude. I mean, this just didn't really do anything. We didn't find out where the mental herb was either. Maybe I was supposed to try and find out where the mental herb went. Oh, I never even considered. We did have like side T-wave plays, maybe. Well, no, we were fast. I'm certain the mental herb is on the Gothitelle though, actually. I'm pretty certain about that. Knowing that mental herb is on the Goth. And there's no way to deny. Okay, we're actually gonna pivot. Yeah, Thundy, I don't think it was that important because taunt, the only thing we're taunting really is the Goth. And it's mental herb anyways. Our Riolu lives a psychic from the Gothitelle. If necessary. His Como is Fairy Terra. We are also faint on the Riolu. The thing we can do is if we really don't want Trick Room to go up, we can start coaching here, and then immediately just start ripping Terra Blasts. And then our Fire Pawn in the back will take care of Como, probably. So we just like really want to get this Goth out of here though. So, coach. Terra Blast. He has Planking Scales, and he was Throat Spray, meaning it can start boosting. You know, because actually we're slower than... Trick Room right now is actually, in the short term, not that bad for us. So, this is Terra Fairy on the Como. But Terrafly Terra Blast is still the strongest thing we can do into it. He's gonna cut his health down to a third, though. So even +1, I mean, that kind of cancels it out. So it's just a matter of whether or not Terra Fairy Como could have lived a Terra Blast at full HP. That's essentially what we're doing right now. Which I think it can, to be fair. Take out into the Lando. That's fine. I mean, maybe not fine, but... Okay, let's do a quick talk. Oh. Fairy. Terra. We are Terra flying. He's boosting up. Oh. We have pretty, depending on his spread, pretty substantial rules to KO this Como right now. As long as we don't die to Clanging Scales. Which, I mean, if he's Helping Hand, actually, we do just die. Because of that, I'm actually... I kind of want to... I need the Lando. I can't let it drop to Clanging Scales. I have to bring this dude in. Oh, I can't switch! Oh, he's just Helping Hand and then double blow stuff up. Okay, I see. Yeah, that's the game. Good job, Craig. GG's. Oh, I could have U-turned, right? Well, I mean, he's faster. No Helping Hand? Do I live? Oh my god. Come on. Alright. That is big threat out of the way. I am really happy with the amount of bulk that I've put into these mons now, I guess. Upward, goodbye. Well, 2 for 1. Which means, doesn't Screamtail actually just auto-win now? Just Parasong auto-win? Well, that's the thing. Our Azu is actually going to be slower than the Goth, isn't it? So... because Azu is slower than Goth, Parasong actually won't win him the game unless he clicks Trick Room on the very last turn. But if he has a Moongus, well, Moongus won't be Parasonged. That's not Scream Tail, is it? Oh, it's Scream Tail. Well, actually, you know, I'm not. The Goth Tail can't do anything right now. Like, if it can't do it. Yeah, it can't. Yeah. Well, it could set Trick Room. So I'm double tapping something for sure. I just need to think about who I'm double tapping. Because if the Scream Tail Perish songs, actually it's fine. As long as the Goth goes down. So I'm incentivized, I'm going to double tap here. I'm not scared of Scream Tail at all, really. Goth protects, it's fine. Had I double tap the Scream Tail, then, I mean, then it's like super game, right? I mean, I still think this is okay, because he's Burn Terra, and so, like, I really just need to get rid of this slot. Oh, no, it's actually game over for... It's actually mathematically impossible. Yeah, no, I lose. Because the Goth switches into Amoongus right now. So it's a matter of if I can just take... Wait, no, he double protects, right? He double protects this turn. No, I think it's just over. Yeah, Goth into Amoongus. Oh, Gengar. Am I really, like, throwing in every possible way? Because it's Sash. Man, if I double tapped... Well, knowing that it's Gengar in the back, actually, I think I might be screwed anyways. Yeah, it's GG's. Let me... I want to think about this, though. Yeah, I like, didn't consider putting Shed Shell on anything, because I, like, kind of figured that... Well, it's GG. Yeah. Mathematically impossible to win. Let me think about... If I double tapped the Scream Tail, then it drops. Papa Tail's Perish trapped. The Gengar can kind of take its pick of KO though. So that's three turns, bop bop bop. Scream Tail goes and Gengar comes in. Then bop bop, Gengar comes in. Then he double protects. Really, we just need to kill the Gengar. But I don't know that killing the Gengar is possible with only 3 turns and knowing that it has Protect. So I think, yeah, the game was locked on that turn anyways. Doesn't matter what I do. Yeah, I, like, didn't respect Perish the first time that I played Craig, and it kind of worked itself out. And I didn't respect it this time, and it didn't work out. I mean, I was happy with, like, the playing just, like, the normal balance stuff. Oh, yeah, so Craig is actually, we're gonna hop into PC real quick. Just, like, chit-chat, I guess. Hello.
Hey!
Well done, sir, well done.
GG's.
Yeah, I didn't respect Perish mode at all. I was like, it's like gimmicky, and I figured that, there wasn't much opportunity for me to, like, cheese you this week, so I was like, I'll just, like, play somewhat standard stuff and just try and outskill, but, like, I didn't put, like, a Shed Shell or on anything, and so I was like, yeah, Perish is kind of fake, and then there you go, just got blown up by it.
Yeah, Perish was actually, like, not my original game plan. If you saw at the end there, game 1, I had Max Modest Ice Beam.
Oh, is that what that was? Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I was really hoping at the end, I was like, maybe his Scream Tail is just full support, doesn't have any attacking moves. If so, then I'd win. But because I think your Como was taunted on that last turn, so I had the guaranteed pickup.
Yeah, it was.
But nope, freaking Max Modest Ice Beam. What the hell, dude?
Yeah. So funny. Yeah. I was mostly scared of your Iron Boulder, so
yeah, that's fair.
That was
Yeah,
Do you have any bulk in your Iron Boulder?
I actually ran the exact same spread as I did during week 6 when we played,
Oh, okay,
which was like 92 HP, and like that's basically it. Not much.
gotcha.
But I figured that like I don't know what 6 to bring, so I'll bring the same 6 and then just play kind of like bulky offense. So most of my mons had like a bunch of like not much speed, a lot of bulk on them. But I guess that's this prime perish food when I can't break their
Yeah,
stuff fast
I
enough.
was actually so surprised how slow your Lando was.
Yeah, my Lando, I think it's like 113 speed or so. It's like outspeeds if like non-jolly instant or something like that. Very arbitrary amount of speed on it.
Gotcha. Yeah, because
Um,
I was like, I took on a lot of speed in my, uh, whatchamacallit, my Como.
oh, I see.
But
And still I understand. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Como I knew was coming for sure. I like actually I totally in my head, I completely forgot that Terra Dark was like even a thing that could happen. And so I was like, Screamtail, I'll just lead Thundy, it'll be fine. It's like, oh wait, no, he could totally just do that. And then I figured, well, it was your Goth Mental.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I didn't see the citrus, and I was like, yeah, that's probably where it is. So that's why I thought game 2 I was like, a Thundy, I don't know if it's even offering me that much if I can't taunt your Screamtail and I can't taunt your Goth. I guess I could have like taunted your Como, but you're still gonna put out big damage anyways. Yeah. I think I was worried about your Corv again. I actually very laser focused on Incin, Amoonguss, Screamtail, Goth, Corv, Como. Like I was like so sure that was going to be the 6 you were going to bring. So I had Terra Electric Wild Charge on the Iron Boulder this week. I was trying to get a surprise pickup on the Corv. Or not pick up,
Okay.
or just like in electric terrain, and then you get stab boosted and stuff. That was an idea. Maybe a bit redundant though, because if there's electric terrain, that means I have Thundy, and then you'd probably be tearing your Corv in front of Thundy
Yeah.
anyways. So maybe too many eggs in one basket.
Yeah, Corv just felt so bad when I used it against you the first time we played. I remember that much. So I was like, eh. Then Ensign is like, you have so many threats that are normally physical that Ensign loves to play against.
Yeah.
But I was like, I think that makes it too obvious and like too easy to play around. So I was like, I'm just not gonna bring it.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I was scared because I had the amulet on the boulder again, and it's like, well, amulet's useless now. I just don't have an item. Would have been nice if it was like shed shell or something. Yeah, so I was banded Lando this week.
Okay, I thought so.
Yeah. For no reason other than I didn't want to run the special one again, and I couldn't think about what else to do. And I was like, it's kind of fast. It'll outspeed stuff anyways, so just slapped a band. I had a play rough on the Ogre Pond for the Como. And then I did a quick guard on the reel. I don't know that clicking quick guard on turn 1 of game 2 would have helped me though. Because your Como gets boosted first, and then I essentially just need a Terra Blast crit your Como in order to get
it. Yeah.
So
after seeing game 1 that you were slower, I was like, I think I live with Cling Soul as long as I Terra.
Yeah,
I was like, you might quick guard,
like,
but I feel like coaching probably gets you.
Yeah. Standard AV Azu Ice Punch. I did figure, well, not figure, but I suspected that the offensive Amoonguss was going to make another appearance. And I did are you Modest Max or like Quiet Max or whatever?
Yeah. So I was originally like an hour and a half ago, I was Leaf Storm. And so I could pick up on Iron Boulder.
Yeah.
But I figured since I have Terra Dark Foul Play, that it's fine. Like I can have multiple answers to it. So
I also so stinky me calcing mid match again. With the bulk that I had on my Fire Pawn, actually, if you're Quiet Max and then Life Orb, I live that Sludge Bomb. It's a 50-50 exactly, actually. And so not that I think I would have won had I gotten the 50-50 because Clinging Skip. Actually, wait. How did that turn play out? No, because no, it's because I Terra Blasted your Amoonguss anyway, so I think that was losing. But had my Ogre Pawn lived, then I think... Wait, no, I still lose. Because I'm sure... Did you... The Sludge Bomb was targeted into the Ogre Pawn or into the Lando that turn?
It was Lando.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, if that's the case, then I think I lose that game every time. Even if I get the Sludge Bomb survive. But yeah, I think this is... like... I think I just wanted to play Honest Mons. And then I guess it's not that you were playing Dishonest Mons, but I thought it was
No,
gonna be like, oh, we're gonna damage trade and it's gonna be like standard Pokemon, you know?
Yeah. So a plan I had around whenever Jessup destroyed me, I think it was week 3.
Mm-hmm.
I was 0-2 with my Perish Trap strategy.
Yeah.
So I decided then that I was going to absolutely not use Perish Trap, like that mode as a main mode, until like the last final weeks of the season.
Yeah.
Because then everyone will forget about it, not like tech like Shed Tail and whatnot.
Oh.
So that was kind of my plan. And then I kind of used it, but not like fully last week. And then this week I was like, yeah.
Right. Yeah, it worked. I did not think about it at all.
I was still really afraid of Bronzong.
Yeah, I was like up and down on it again because I remember after we played, you also mentioned that. But I figured that like Bronzong, it offers a decent bit of support, and I guess Heavy Slam is good damage into Screamtail. But other than that, like, well, it kind of just sits there. It's just kind of a black hole, and especially you get a trap.
It gets Imprison, right?
It does.
Yeah, I think just Imprison Trick Room kind of shuts down one half of my plans.
That is true. Then it's like I've got to keep it on field, and what can I do? I guess like Helping Hand the more offensive partner next to it, maybe. Like I guess that's it. That's somewhat.
And you get
valuable.
like you can do Terra Flying, Terra Blast Lando next to, and then Gyro Ball, and then you pin my Como.
That is true.
Although
not that I could know it was Terra,
so, yeah.
Like, well, Terra Fire, but then it's Fairy, I guess, is like a maybe I could have anticipated it was a nice neutral call, because if you're worried to like flying, then maybe, well, it's like the standard ones are what, like fire and steel, and you're not going to go fire because of Lando.
And both those are bad into Lando. Like Lando, flying, fire, and steel, all Lando covers.
Right.
Or sorry, fighting like normal.
Right. Yeah, Bronzong, yeah, maybe was a call. I never did get to bring Imprison Bronzong, even against like the hard TR teams that or not hard, but like Krista when I played her in the regular season. I didn't even have Bronzong on my team, I think. Because like I was like Imprison TR is like maybe a little too on the nose as ways to stop like Trick Room centric plans. But it's not like I looked at your team and thought, oh, this is a Trick Room team, you know? It's like maybe, I was like, you know, if we are just playing, you know, bulky mons, I'll just spam coaching and then put a lot of bulk on my guys and just like protect 2 turns of Trick Room, take hits 2 turns of Trick Room, and it'll be fine. But not how the game went also. This game 1, I like, so I was like, okay, what was it? Screamtail lead next to Como, and I think the Como switched out as I clicked Zen Headbutt and Goth came in. I think those first 2 turns, my targeting was a little, like if I was a little bit more aggressive with the targeting, well, I mean, it's, hindsight's, you know, 2020, right? But I think like having split my damage at times, or just like in my head, I was like, you know, I'll deal 60% now and I can deal the remaining 40 later. It's just not how you can play against Trick Room. I think I'm supposed to like be a little bit more aggressive with like double taps and stuff like that.
I figured you're gonna do a supporting move turn 1. I wasn't sure what. Like I thought you might just taunt one of the targets or just.
I think I terrain to get speed control over. Well, not speed control, but like get outspeed your Screamtail, but that wasn't even that useful. Yeah.
I was kind of worried about just full offensive, like Terra Electric, E-Terrain, like Wild Bolt Storm, Thunderbolt from Thundy.
Thundy, yeah.
When I saw your open team sheet, or rather your Terras.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh god.
I think the only other funny Terra that I had was Riola's Terra Grass, but it was I never intended to Terra it, so I was like, I'll put a grass on it so that he doesn't spore it. Actually, wait, that doesn't make sense. Wait, that doesn't even make sense. You would. Okay, never mind. I was like, oh, Terra Grass. It's like putting Terra Ghost on your cloak. No. Putting Terra Ghost on something that's not cloak to make them not want it. Wait.
Dude, I was a little afraid that you were cloak on Lando, and then I just lost game 2.
Oh yeah.
Turn 1. Yeah. When you didn't quit guard, I was like, what if it's covert cloak? And then I just get.
I almost did too, but I was like, because I thought my Thundy was gonna put in a lot more work than I thought it was gonna like T-wave everything. I thought it was gonna taunt everything and just not let you play. So that's why it's like I didn't want that to get slowed down. And so I was like, well, the cloak will always make sure that I can do something on every turn. But the Terra Darks and the Mental Herb on the Goth, and that just like, well, Thundy just wasn't offering me anything after that. especially the offensive Amoongus. So like you, even if you can't be sporing, you're just dealing a bunch of damage anyways.
Yeah, Moongus the GOAT. Offensive life for Moongus.
That was that was pretty sick. I was thinking maybe I think I still had Terra at that point. Could I have Terra? No, I'll have to go back and watch the VOD, but I think there might have been an opportunity to Terra Fire the Ogre Pawn.
You were already Terra flying
on the Lando, yeah.
Because it was when you had Lando and Thundy out, you Terra'd Lando.
Right.
I was like, I almost went for a Spore play because you're not on, but then I was like, oh, we could Terra Thunder or Terra Electric, and then I can't Spore him even though it's last turn. Like, I thought that might be something for you, and then I was like, wait a minute, he's just gonna taunt it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was strongly debating on that turn because I think it was Landy. I had Thundy and Boulder. Boulder went down, and then I was strongly debating, does Fire Pawn come in or does the Lando come in? And I was like, well, the Amoongus is like surely Sludge Bomb. If the Fire Pawn comes in, then I have to defensively Terra. And then the Lando then doesn't have. And I thought that Terra Flying was going to be nice to have for the Como.
The majority of my defensive calcs were to survive, or at least have a good roll to survive Terra Fire, Max Adamant, Ivy Cudgel. Yeah.
So super Fizz Def on all your stuff. Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. Anyways, I think a lot of people have left the chat already. Yeah, this was fast for Parish.
Yeah.
This was fast.
Yeah.
Anyways, well done. I look forward to seeing what you cook for week 4. I'm gonna spoil something on stream maybe, which is that Justin did say that he wanted me to win because he fancied my matchup better than yours. So
he said the same thing to me. So
so screw that guy.
Screw that guy for sure.
Yeah, have fun versus him.
Thanks. I cooked him in our other draft league like 2 weeks ago. So.
Oh, sick. All right, you'll do it again then.
Heck yeah.
All right. Cool.
GG's, man.
Yeah, GG's.
Get the party.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Bye.
Later.
So that's post-game show with a surprise appearance by Kojay. Yeah. Oh, George says. Hi, George. Yeah, I got fucked. I got O2'd by Parish like very, very quickly. So I'm out. And I think because I was 3rd seed, I am either looking at 5th or 6th place overall, depending on if Clemens beats Andrew whenever they play. Anyways, yeah, post-game show is done. That's it. I don't know who else is. Well, there's 3 people right now. Who's here? Anyways, I think this is. I'm happy with the way that the season went. Yeah, I think like having the 0-1. Come to think of it, it's somewhat poetic that my 0-1 loss, or to my first loss of the season was to Zach, who had Terra Dark on his Blastoise, and then I couldn't taunt it to prevent Shell Smash, and I couldn't Eerie Impulse it or anything. And I lose to Terra Dark on Screamtail in the playoffs, so everything kind of comes full circle. I think the team was quite strong. My draft. I'm also happy that I didn't change any of the members of the team throughout. Out of that, so would have been nice to get a win, but I think top 8 is a pretty solid showing as well. This was fun. Looking forward to the next time Draft League goes up. That is all. Bye-bye. Oh, actually, I should say the commissioners also. Thank you to the commissioners for running the league. That was kind of a good idea by them, I think. That's all. Okay, bye-bye.